Hi everybody, and welcome to my Gouken Tune-Up Mod. Gouken players generally are not really very happy with where the character is right now. While he has some decent tools in some areas, there are other areas that can't be applied particularly well, even in the way they were seemingly intended. My approach here is to enhance Gouken's existing tools so that they work properly, and tune up some of his normals so that they work better at various ranges, applying damage and stun reductions only where absolutely necessary. More specifically, I'll try to make Gouken's hitboxes connect more reliably, increase the usability of some of his close and mid-range normals, increase the expressiveness and fun factor of his combo game, hopefully without massive increases to stun and damage, and preserve some of his key weaknesses, especially his defensive weaknesses, which I think are really important. An important thing to keep in mind about Gouken is that while he received some buffs in Ultra, they didn't quite end up doing what we wanted, or even what they were supposed to do. Delayed Wake Up also affected his core game plan in a really negative way, making damage and pressure less accessible than before. These changes should help give Gouken a better foundation for conversion to damage and pressure in neutral positions. The first change is to Crouching Light Punch, which was changed to have 3 frames of startup from 4 in Ultra. The resulting new links are unplinkable and cancel into a move with over 100 frames of disadvantage on block. Changing Crouching Jab's startup keeps things within a more reasonable level of difficulty, and the resulting new links are not especially rewarding. The next change affects Close Medium Kick and Crouching Medium Kick. The activation range for Close Medium Kick now more closely matches that of Akuma's Close Medium Kick, which opens up Gouken's close range combo game a bit. I've reduced the damage of both this attack and Crouching Medium Kick from 70 to 50 and reduced the stun somewhat too. Close Medium Kick now offers Gouken a bridge between his jabs and specials, as well as new punish opportunities. Note that it doesn't force stand. You'll have to use Light Palm instead of a Tatsu when using this against a crouching opponent, lowering combo damage. Another Ultra change was to Crouching Medium Punch, which saw its frame advantage on hit increase from +1 to +3. This allowed Gouken to combo into his fireballs, but the effective range of this combo was so poor that it's still unsafe on hit at max ranges. I rebalanced this move to function as a poke, increasing its hit stun to +5 and reducing its pushback just a little bit. However, it starts up and recovers 1 frame more slowly, and the end half of the animation has been emphasized to make whiff punishing it a little easier. Close Medium Punch, Crouching Heavy Punch, and EX Palm Strike have all seen adjustments to ensure they don't whiff when following up other attacks. Close Medium Punch has more range so that it connects on every character after a neutral jump Heavy Punch, and both Close Medium Punch and Crouching Heavy Punch have less pushback. EX Palm Strike now travels across the screen just slightly faster. The end result is that Gouken's punishes always work properly. To ensure things remain balanced, I've reduced the damage and stun of Close Medium Punch to account for certain scenarios that allow the attack to combo into itself. Gouken's Tatsus have a tendency to drop certain characters after back throw and EX Palm Strike. I've made a few adjustments in the mod to ensure that every character can be hit with Heavy Tatsu after an EX Palm or back throw. Yes, even Adon. I've altered the first hit of each Tatsu so that Gouken doesn't cross under when dashing forward after a focus attack cancel. This makes a few combos easier and more reliable, and makes Tatsu focus attack dash cancel combos into both of his ultras more reliable as well. This is especially true from reversal positions. You can still dash twice to cross under, although there are character-specific exceptions to that. This is a good one. I reduced the recovery on his Tatsu just enough to prevent a long-standing issue where Gouken was punishable on hit by Cody in corners. The first change simply reduces the height restriction to something that makes performing instant air Tatsus a little more reasonable. At the moment, Gouken's instant air Tatsu is one of the harder Tiger Knee techniques in the game and offers some of the least utility. Note that EX is not affected by this change. I reduced the chip damage on all Tatsus to something a little more reasonable, so they'll no longer do the same damage on hit as they do on block. And yes, this is the only air Tatsu change that EX is affected by. Air Tatsus will now recover faster, so they're safe on hit in all cases, but I reduced the block stun so they're still punishable on block. Air Tatsu hits are still a block string, but the last hit can be punished just the same as they can now. This last 100% necessary change is to Gouken's light air Tatsu. I've adjusted the knockback angle and velocity to allow Gouken players to take advantage of its already existing juggle state. You can only go into Super or Ultra 2, and it normally costs a lot of meter for little benefit, but it fits well with my goal of making Gouken more fun and flexible, which is, in my opinion, just as important as, if not more important than, ensuring he's strong. A small side benefit sort of thing is that he's connected a little better through his moveset to his brother, Akuma, which is pretty cool. So that about wraps up the changes in my Gouken Tune-Up Mod. I hope this results in a Gouken that has more access to his various strengths at more points within a match, if he's got the meter. The goal is a Gouken that is dangerous even when you haven't whiffed an uppercut, assuming he's willing to spend his resources. There are a few changes that I didn't get around to mentioning too. For example, his close light kick is now a chain move that deals a little less damage, and there are a few other minor things like that. If you own the PC version of Ultra Street Fighter 4, you can download the mod in the description and explore it for yourself. So I guess that's everything. Thanks for watching.